What makes Redmond unique or different from a conventional hotshot crew is that while other hotshot crews don't market themselves as leadership programs or team building programs, that is the mission. We put it out front. Redmond is a condensed or a place where you can learn exponentially about fire and about team building, so that when you migrate on in your fire career, you'll have those tools to bring to your next program of work or team you have to build, even if it's not specifically fire.
What's definitely special about Redmond is that everybody is coming in there brand new and working on themselves, that they're here to improve their career or maybe try something different, get some hotshot experience. And when we put them in leadership roles, whether it's as a squad leader trainee or a crew boss trainee or anything else, that there's that little bit of vulnerability that they don't know if they're doing it right, they're learning as they go, and the rest of the crew has to be patient and understanding of letting this person kind of stumble through it, make some mistakes and learn from that, because that's the greater mission.
I think at Redmond, you get to come in and you get multiple opportunities. You get opportunities that you wouldn't get on your home unit. You get a chance to step into a Type 1 crew and do Type 1 stuff, such as, large burnouts, working at night, getting assignments that would put you at the tip of the spear. And if you come from a unit where you work on an engine, or you work as a fuels tech, or you work in silviculture, and you show up, these are all going to be new experiences that you get.
So I came to Redmond to really see what a hotshot crew was all about. As a fire manager, I think this detail has given me more insight into the true functionality and the utility of what a Type 1 interagency hotshot crew is capable of. They're able to come in and really do what's needed before the incident and provide that leadership if necessary, and in those operational tasks that might be a little bit more difficult.
So at the same time that you're learning the proper ways of cold trailing and falling hazard trees and digging line quickly, cup trenching, all those things that hotshot crews do, we also put you into leadership roles so that you learn how to lead and manage 5 or 6 other people doing that same thing, or if you're a crew boss trainee, how to employ 2 or 3 squads that are trying to reach those missions, or how can you do a couple of squads of digging line and another squad of trying to clean it up with fire behind it.
So myself, coming from the military, I feel like I have a good foundation of leadership, the talking in front of the groups, the organization, and all that good stuff. But being that it was only my 4th year in fire, this gave me a leg to stand on in the fire world with fire experience. So now I can bring that with my prior leadership, combine it together to have the hybrid of the both.
The most beneficial leadership skills that I gained were confidence and assertiveness, which were primary goals of coming to Redmond this season. Was to work on those and go back to my home unit feeling confident and able to be assertive. It was also extremely beneficial to have all of our overhead having different leadership styles, to watch them and to learn from them.
How Redmond has changed my career path is they focus and they really care about making sure that you're moving on to the next step no matter what it is. They know that a lot of folks in here aren't permanent fire, and it's possible that they might not move on or stay in fire. But they'll train you for that, and they'll provide you all the opportunities you need to move on and encourage you to move to a fire career. But that's not what their focus is. Their focus is to make sure that you leave with better leadership skills, better leadership style.
I'd say my favorite memory this year would be earlier this season on the Garner complex, where I got to be a firing boss trainee. Like any training opportunity, you get to hone in on what you know or think you know, bounce it off your trainer's experience and go from there. So being able to be put in that position, you know, lots of stress, you have a job to do, was actually probably one of the most exciting things I've gotten done. To see that come together and get the product we wanted made me feel great at the end of the day. That's what Redmond's about, is putting you in those situations and growing and honing in on your skills. And for that assignment particularly, I enjoyed it thoroughly and wouldn't trade it.
In the next few years, I think Redmond, our goal is to get more diverse. You know, we're looking to add people from all around the country, keep boosting those numbers, even trying to go international at some points, you know. But just trying to get multiple styles of thinking, multiple styles of leadership into the Redmond program so we could keep developing and add to the legacy of what we have going right now.
There are several reasons why I would recommend the Redmond Hotshots. So many are visceral, so they're difficult to explain without walking on those hills and sleeping under those stars. But three maybe more tangible ones are: one, you're going to learn about fire, different landscapes, and how it behaves in June versus September. So you have that slide index to call upon down the road. Two is just seeing how the machine works, because we get so many different experiences with different teams and different groups that you can understand all these mechanisms and the sort of corporate knowledge that goes into, you know, managing a fire. But then lastly and most importantly is certainly the team. How to build a team and be a part of it. And that's that visceral part where I was on this crew in '04, and I still have good friends from that crew 15 years later. So that last part of building a team, understanding the 1,000 little variables that you have to adjust and manipulate every day to keep making progress and move forward. That's only going to make you a better person, a better teammate. So if you want to succeed, in my mind, you've got to learn how to keep being a better teammate. And that's what Redmond's all about.